let's go to 2K. Let's go to 2K. Let's go to the league. The league. Z League. MMA League. The league.
The
Uh
league. That's what
and
we gotta do now, just the league.
the league, the league, the league.
The
So
league.
like I'm gonna start with because this is watching narrative. This is watching narrative. So there has been a narrative that has been shifted around Josh2Swift. Some of it self-inflicted. Some of it is people doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people say you're a troll. I'm one of them. You're a huge troll, and you know how to get up under people's skin. Like even today, the question that you asked today, such a troll. That was such a troll, such a troll moment. And I gotta tell it because for the people who don't know, so like, no, if you gotta listen to the podcast, I had a full podcast that talked about some things and what happened in the league, and Josh wanted to bring that up at the wrong time, right? In front of the wrong person, wrong people. Just being messy, just being a troll, man. Just being a troll. So like with that being said, looking at like that narrative do you feel like that's been wrongly placed on you, or what do you feel? Or do you feel like that's been you've earned it?
It's definitely been wrongly placed. Okay. Because the reason I say that because there's a lot of people that did far worse than what I've done. And there's only one thing I will probably take I will take accountability for is with the situation with you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one you know who I'm talking about. So that is the only one I would say, okay, that was wrong. That was on me, you know?
Starts with a T.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
That's the only one. But the other ones, why? Like, why? And the people that been in chats with me, they, I'm never the one to, I might troll you, but I'm never the one to start, you know, the confrontation, if that makes sense. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I might troll you a little bit to get up under your skin, but I'm never the one to
Yeah,
grab at somebody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's definitely, I feel like it's definitely wrongly placed because there's people that have done in the chat that's done way worse than what I've said. So
Yeah. So I think that, from my perspective, like, I first of all, I appreciate you kind of, kind of speaking to that one little, because honestly, that was even the one thing that I even felt like, oh man, he went too far with that one. And I've always there's a few people that have done things, even myself, I may have said something that, like I've had to go back and, text somebody, call somebody, even go in their face, like, hey bro, I ain't, my fault. Even this honestly, even the situation that happened with me leaving the league, even though I left, I still apologize to the people that I may have, hurt or wronged or whatever, because it's just that's just sometimes you got to be able to stand on that and just say my fault. But there are sometimes though where it can be blown out of proportion, because I think what happened is that even with the, we created the suspension rules and stuff like that, people started using the trolling aspect of it to get people suspended,
yeah,
like wrongfully,
yeah,
so like it, and then that makes you look like, oh man, this is a joke, which I think at some point, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say you got to that point where just for you, it felt like, man, this is a joke, man. I ain't got time for this.
yeah.
So like, how do you overcome that? Because now it seems like everything you do is magnetized compared to others.
Um, I mean, there's really no way to control it. Like, if you really think about it, because if when this person has, I know, perspective of you, then that's just their perspective, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but the people that really know me, so like the people I'm in the chats with constantly,
Yeah.
they know I might be like, hey, bro, that was a bad shot. But that's all I mean. Like, I don't mean nothing more. I'm not getting on you or whatnot, but I'm just into the game of basketball. You know, nobody likes losing.
No.
Nobody like, I don't care who it is.
No.
Nobody can say they're fine with losing.
We just got bopped today, like real bad.
Hey, hey, Kept my mic muted.
Hey, boy, we got about real bad, man. I wanted to get that back bad, boy. I wanted to get that back bad. But anyway,
Oh
go ahead.
man. But yeah, there's no way to really to control it because once a person has a perspective of you, then that's their perspective. But
Mm.
I wish people would see for what it is and not like who I am or whatnot. Because yeah, this is really only one person that that's pointing that perspective really. Because a lot of people said, I don't know why Josh is not in the league. And then they bring up, oh, just because of these and such incidents. But then you got X, Y, and Z that's done worse.
Had some incidents too. Yeah, yeah.
They're in it.
Yeah. Well,
So
me and you, we talked about it, because you guys, you've been pretty straightforward with me asking, like, bro, no way this person's in, I'm not. And, sometimes it is, it's about, who sometimes, that does kind of help, because I know I fought for some, to be in. And then also too, like, you and Greg, I say you and Greg, because you and Greg are probably two of the bigger trolls when it comes to that,
mhm.
and you guys know how to get under people's skin. Like, you guys know how to do it. You guys are very, very good at it, and I think that kind of like carries on. But then you guys are also very unapologetic with it too. Like, it's one of those things of like, man, hey man, so Greg will be quick, man. I ain't gonna be doing all that. You grown. You better, I ain't gonna be what you crying for? What you crying for? So like, I think that'd be the difference between, I guess y'all situation and then others who can at times just be, my fault, or they'll hit you with a text or something and be like, I was just playing, whatever. They're more apologetic